Hey, welcome back. Today is March 30th, Tuesday, and on this post, I'll be telling you about the overall crypto markets very quickly, which includes Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action, and see how they can potentially affect the overall altcoin markets before diving into Loopring, LRC, USD, and see what has gone on in here. I'll be telling you about the bullish and bearish case scenarios for today, as well as the short-term price prediction on this market. According to what I'm seeing on the charts, before I begin today, if you guys are enjoying this content, make sure to subscribe to this channel and like this video, as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away 2 free stocks as of today upon a successful sign up and a qualifying deposit of $100 US. And I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. I'm purely sharing my own speculation and opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market, as it's extremely risky and volatile. If you have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below, but I'll try my best to get to as many of them as possible. Now, see what exactly is going on in this market first. I've already done 2 pretty long posts on Bitcoin dominance and price action earlier today. So I'm going to run over it very quickly right now. Bitcoin dominance up about 0.1%. This breaks down to Bitcoin price action up about 2%. Total altcoin market cap up almost 2%, trailing behind Bitcoin. Now, this is the upside of Bitcoin dominance trending upwards. I will usually see Bitcoin price action leading in gains ahead of total altcoin market cap. I usually emphasize Bitcoin dominance trend downwards. That's generally speaking better for the altcoins on both the upside and downside. Because conversely speaking, if Bitcoin dominance was trending downwards, I will usually see the upside of that being total altcoin market cap leading in gains ahead of Bitcoin. 3-day time frame has been my focus, and as well the weekly now. If we continue lower, better for the altcoins. Let's go over to Bitcoin. Immediate key support would be the daily 21 MA. Resistances are at 60K, 62K about from past trading history there. Now, if Bitcoin continues pulling back at any time, it could still have an effect on the altcoins. The multiplier of that effect, the bearish effect on the altcoins, would usually depend on how far up or down Bitcoin dominance is trending. Some bearish signals include bearish divergence could still be playing out right now on the weekly time frame until I get a confirmation with the higher high close on both the price action chart and the RSI chart. Then I'm not convinced that this bearish divergence is done playing out yet. Monthly time frame here, we have been having bearish divergence, however, still has yet to play out or yield a red candle. Not something I'll lose track of as well. Let's go over to Loopring. See what has gone on in here. It has been a while, so I'm gonna take a look from the monthly time frame down to the daily, which I consider to be macro time frames, and see if we have any overbought RSI readings or possible bearish divergence scenarios. Monthly time frame here, we don't have a reading. Let's go down to the weekly, where we are currently at about 58. And if the price action was to make a higher high here, it does need to beat the last RSI reading of almost 88 here to negate bearish divergence if it was to make a higher high. 3-day time frame here, we're currently at about 52. Okay, not in overbought territory. We did have bearish divergence here comparing this high with this lower high. However, lower high on the RSI instead of a higher high. That's classic bearish divergence. Price action did break my conservative estimate here, which would be the 3-day 21 MA from bearish divergence. Okay, let's go down to daily. We're currently about 49. And if the price action wants to make a higher high here, it does need to beat the last RSI reading of about 75 to negate bearish divergence. Let me also talk about that on the 3-day time frame, because very similar scenario here as what I said on the weekly and the daily. Okay, if the price action wants to make a higher high here, Just need to beat the last RSI reading of almost 77 to negate bearish divergence. Let's take a look on the 3-day time frame here and see what I could be dealing with. I do see a falling wedge pattern with some small outlier wicks here, but I would still consider this to be a falling wedge pattern. Now, falling wedge patterns, according to Thomas Bukowski and his website, thepatternSite.com, it is a 68% chance for breaking to the upside. If it breaks to the upside, by the apex of this falling wedge pattern here on this snapshot, I do have a measured target of about 81 cents here. Okay. Yep. About 81 cents measured targets. Now, measured targets are theoretical approximate targets only. May actually be different in real life price action, more or less. Let's take a look into some of the key supports and resistances relevant to this price action right now. Key resistance immediately would be the 3-day 21 MA that's above the pattern, as well as the 60 cents fib level area, which is pretty in line with the 3-day 21 MA right now. About the 70 cents fib level area there, followed by this group of wicks right here at about 80 cents, and then one more range right here from about 84 cents here to about 90 cents if the price action actually does get past the measured targets. Okay. Key support immediately right now would be about the 50 cents fib level area. Let me also point out the daily 50 MA that is acting as resistance as well. Okay. So add that to the resistance list. And support right now about 50 cents fib level area. If that does not hold, it looks like it'll be about the 40 cents fib level area. About there. Which is pretty in line with the weekly 21 MA. Okay. Which I do think that's what the price action is waiting for. But let's see if that's true, okay? Now let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios here. Bullish case scenario, price action breaks above the pattern and go towards its measured targets, minding the resistance levels I have just pointed out. Bearish case scenario, price action breaks the bottom trend line here. It looks like I could still keep a falling wedge pattern shape intact, okay? It'll look more something like this. But that still be a falling wedge pattern shape because the weekly 21, I do expect that to be pretty good support there, okay? So I don't think from the snapshot here that this falling wedge pattern shape would be invalidated with a pretty good chance. But if it breaks the bottom trend line here, the next level of key support will be the 40 cents fib level area, the weekly 21 MA, as well as the 50 MA here on the 3-day time frame, and see if these key support levels will hold up the price action. Now, these are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for today. Let me know if you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know your agreements, disagreements, feedback. I'd love to hear them. Hope you match your risk carefully, and if you would like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.